Alright, fellow TV fans, if you're like us, you're currently watching multiple shows at once. From Marvelous Mrs. Maisel to Killing Eve and loads more. This award season, many women have taken the forefront of television, which is why we're counting down our top 5 women in television right now on Geek Bomb. Number 5, Amy Adams. HBO's mystery drama series, Sharp Objects, follows the story of Camille Preaker, played by Amy Adams, as she navigates her traumatic past while confronting her antagonistic family in her small hometown. Based on the book of the same name written by Gone Girl author Gillian Flynn, this show had hit written all over it. Adams was nominated for Best Lead Actress in a Television Show at the Golden Globes for her performance and has a SAG nomination to look forward to, and we cannot be more excited. Adams recently threw herself into her work and talked about how playing Camille affected her once she left the show set. For me, family is the most grounding thing, so going home to my daughter and my husband always helps me reground myself and get back into my own reality. She's also been nominated for her role in Vice, proving that no matter whether she's on the big screen or the small screen, Adams can rock it. This entire season of Sharp Objects is up on HBO now. Number 4, Kristen Bell. Kristen Bell has been in the entertainment industry for a while. You know her from her teen detective years with Veronica Mars to the Disney hit Frozen, and lately she seems to have hit her stride with The Good Place. Kristen Bell was nominated for her role as Eleanor Shellstrop in the quirky comedy series at this year's Golden Globes. Kristen's character is a bad person who puts all of her efforts into becoming good in order to keep her spot in The Good Place, but she needs a little help. Okay, a lot of help along the way. After 3 seasons, the comedy series has also been nominated for Best Television Series, Musical, or Comedy. If you've been sleeping on this show, don't. Kristen Bell proves that she's one of the queens of comedy that you need to keep your eyes on. You can catch The Good Place Thursday nights on NBC and catch up with seasons 1 and 2 on Netflix. Number 3, Sandra Oh. 2019 is turning into a historic year for Sandra Oh. The Korean-Canadian actress has been winning over hearts since 2005 when she portrayed Dr. Christina Yang in Grey's Anatomy. But now in her role as Eve Pilastri in the wildly successful spy thriller Killing Eve, Sandra Oh is finally getting the attention she deserves. Sandra received the first ever Best Actress Emmy nomination for a female actor of Asian descent. Something amazing is happening to Sandra this year. She's being recognized as Eve, not Christina Yang. And the actress says this is happening with increasing frequency. It's slowly turning from Grey's to Killing Eve. Recently, en route to get a travel visa, she stopped in a beauty parlor in the Crenshaw neighborhood of South Los Angeles, and the owner recognized her. The Korean owner comes up to me and she says, "Aren't you that lady on," usually it's Grey's Anatomy, "aren't you that lady on Killing Eve?" And I'm like, yes I am. Sandra, we're just as excited as you are. You can catch up on season 1 of Killing Eve on Hulu before the season 2 premiere on April 7th on BBC America. Number 2, Amy Sherman Palladino. The second season of The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel is like all of Amy Sherman Palladino's work, hilarious and immediately recognizable as part of her universe as the Emmy-winning creator of Gilmore Girls and Bunheads. She has plunged herself back in the conversation as one of the best women in television with her newest show, and boy, is it something to watch. Despite being set in the 1950s, The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel feels very in the moment and relevant to our current culture. The Amazon series follows a young mother who stumbles into the New York City comedy scene as her marriage falls apart, and features a female protagonist who's fearless, opinionated, and funny. But as we all know, a showrunner is only as good as their casting decisions, and Amy really knocked this one out of the park. Midge Maisel is remarkably brought to life by Rachel Brosnahan, bringing us to number 1, Rachel Brosnahan. Rachel is no joke. At only 28 years old, she won Best Performance by an Actress in a Television Series, Musical, or Comedy for the 2nd year in a row for her work in The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. Rachel said in an interview, "It feels like we're on the cusp of a major shift in the industry. This is a show that is written, produced, directed, created by an extraordinary woman and produced by an extraordinary man who loves extraordinary women about an extraordinary woman at a time when women weren't encouraged to be extraordinary." How extraordinary. If you've never seen the show due to the fact that it's on Amazon Prime Video and not a typical cable network, this show constantly snagging so many nominations and awards may come as a shock, but it's also reason to try and get your eyes on an episode or 2. We're so excited to see what more awards Rachel Brosnahan will snag this year. And that's our list. Who would be on yours? Let us know in the comments below and join us on social media at Geek Bomb. And while you're at it, join our Patreon to be a Bomber backer and get super exclusive content and amazing prizes. I'm Amy and I'll see you Bombers later.